Shalom, giving all praise to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ruach HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace and salutation as always to the elect. And this is going to be quick, but I just thought this was interesting. This is off of Washington Post. It says the coronavirus kills far more Hispanic and black children than white youths, CDC study finds. And this is proof, because we're going to go inside the article that our people are getting ready to be targeted, the tribes. And for some reason, Israelite groups are silent, on what our people are to do when these vaccines and things are presented to them. Or they're just telling you straight up to bow to what they're bringing. Now, when you look at this, to show you that this is real, and Uncle Melinda Gates also in a previous interview said, after the vaccine, which they're saying is coming sometime at the end of October, beginning of November, via Operation Warp Speed, they've, come up, which is supposedly it takes years to develop them, but they already have them, showing you that they've been had this. But she said, or he said, whatever it is, said in that interview that after health care workers get that vax, that the next people in line to get it in this order, she said, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, that's exactly what she said. All right, showing you that the spirit is heavy and that what we've been teaching and what we've been telling you about who the tribes are is true, because that's their main focus on who they want to inject with these, things. And eventually, the chip is coming too. But inside the article, coronavirus kills more Hispanics, blacks than white youths, because ultimately this is all eugenics. It all boils down to eugenics, but it's just presented in a, they present it in a serpent-like way, But basically what they're saying is that you're that undesirable seed that needs to be rooted out, because at the end of the day, they're saying you spread this virus, okay? And they've said that you spreaded everything. They blame AIDS on you. They blame everything on you because they are the accuser of the brethren. It says the coronavirus is killing Hispanics, black, and Native American children at a much higher rate than their white peers. Now, here it is, you have all of these other different nations, but the focus is white and black. Why? Because the whole, at the end of the day, what you all are going to find out is that this whole thing is all about Jacob and Esau. And they know that. And this is one of their ways of claiming superiority over you, all right, via saying that you're that undesirable root. When you go into Darwin's writings, of the well-favored species, really what he was saying is that the tribes and the rest of the heathen are, a bunch of degenerates, and he's the well-favored species. And it's just written into genetics for us to fail and be where we are, to be sickly, and they've made sure to put in your neighborhoods the things that will make you sick. They've made sure to put in your entertainment and your music, because that all has a effect on your health as well. So Esau knew what to do to throw you off, but now we're at that point where that great accusation is coming, so where he'll be justified in sending those troops into your neighborhoods with that needle to inject in you. And if you refuse it, he's going to be, by law, justified in putting you to death. So I just wanted to show you all that, man, this is real. This is not a game. And this is why we push to, to prepare yourself in spirit for what's to come. And Lord willing, we're covered, because as much as we can show you what Esau is going to do, we can always show you this as well, that, there are those who are written to get the victory. Okay, this is Revelation 15 And 2, and I saw as it was a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand up on the sea of glass, having the harps of God, and they sing the song of Moses, the servant of God. And when you go into the song of Moses, he's declaring, all right, Exodus the 15th chapter, victory over Pharaoh and the heathen round about who were taken down at that time of the Exodus, that we were passed over. And, hopefully, during this time, the Lord is going to pass over us through the blood of Yahushua being on our doorposts, which is our minds. Lord willing, we're covered by that blood, because the enemy is getting ready to come down with great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. So I just wanted to show you that, this is the accuser of our brethren. Okay? Let me get that real quick. Thou sittest and slanderest. This is Psalms 50 and 20. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. So he's been able to use pseudoscience, and now he's been able to use these fake findings and statistics and whatever else it is to, to put the blame of this whole spreading of the coronavirus on you. Okay? But as the scriptures say, and thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, and thou slanderest thy own mother's son. This is the Edomites speaking against the Israelites. That's why you don't see any other nation mentioned, because Chinese just went straight out the door. Remember, it was the Chinese who ate bats and spread it. They're not even mentioned as a part of the problem anymore. It's just switched straight over to you Israelites, and then using that bat that the so-called Chinese were supposedly eating to spread it, they put a bat on the back of this new quarter that has been put out, and the very last place where this quarter will be presented, all right, is to commemorate the Tuskegee Airmen Project, which that was a time where Esau injected you Israelites, all right, in particular you Judites, you so-called black men and women, with syphilis, okay, to basically see how it would affect you, and didn't give you any treatment. So the same thing is happening all over again, but they're doing it, all right, underhandedly. Verse 21, these things hast thou done, and I kept silence. And though thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself, all right, let me read this again. These things hast thou done in silent. This hast thou done, and I kept silent. Though thou thought I was altogether such as one as thyself, because as the scriptures say, he who will now will let. So the Lord has allowed you Edomites to be able to go throughout the four corners of the earth and spread these lies and do these things. But you're getting ready to be stopped, man. All right. But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. And we're being set in order, and Esau is on the move to try and get us caught up in this madness here, man. So I just wanted to bring that out. Shalom.